So the year is coming to the end, and I want to kind of go through several kind of points that made me really strong this year, that made me unstoppable woman, that made me realize that I can achieve the things that I can. And it made me really emotional yesterday to think that it actually has happened, but I had to wait actually a year for it, and I had to make some changes, for me to have for this to happen. And this is for everyone. This is a message that is a blessing, and it's kind of like a diamond for me that I have to follow through my life, and I have to stick to it. I think the first thing is that I realized that how important it is to obey God's law. And you might think, oh my goodness, like, why are you talking about this? But it is very true. Once I realized that, yes, it is important to be part of religion, but actually, are you obeying the actual law and the principles in the Bible? Not just the ones that actually suit you, but the ones that God is kind of, strict on this, and He wants the best for you, and you're like, no, I know better. I know better about this, and then I try to apply it in my life, and be very clear about it, that I do love God, so it will be easy for me to apply this. And it happened to me that I try to live this way. I try to live God's way, and I have so much peace. I am so happy. There's things in life that I didn't believe they happen, and they just happen. So I think applying God's law in every aspect of your life, not just one principle, every principle, this will bring you so much blessings. You will feel such a different woman. You will feel irreplaceable. You will feel that all the goals you have will happen because there's God's behind you, and He will help you to achieve this. There's no way that it's not going to happen. It will happen. I think the second thing is that I have learned is that it's so important to be humble, and this is probably the biggest thing. And I always pray to God to help me to remain humble. Even I will achieve like the biggest success ever, I want to remain humble. And of course, it is very difficult because we live in a world where everyone wants to show up. Everyone wants to show the ego and the validation and so on. But I want to remain humble, and I want to remain the girl that God approves. If I don't have God approval, then I don't know what I'm doing here. I want His approval, and that's why I want to remain humble. Remain humble makes you wiser. Remain humble makes you have success. If you think about it, God is the biggest thing ever, and He can give you anything that you want.